Now in this video, let's jump back to the beginning here after the intro motif. You can see that I left this gap here, and that's because I want to add some sound design elements here. Using some of the modern synths can really just help add an extra touch to your heroic productions. Now, what really works well is to use synths like drones, pads, and pulsing instruments. What you can do is if you have a part that drops to silence, these parts can come in and they can give you a nice contrast to the rest of your more heavy orchestral based arrangements. So I've loaded up 3 synths over here. This one here, Signal Pulse, is a pulsing instrument. So let's just record in a part with this. This is just going to be a pulsing instrument that's going to play through from bar 11 to bar 14. So let's just pull that in and let's record in a part just so you can hear what this is going to do. Awesome. So it's just going to be that section over there. Just quantize it, make sure that it's going there. And let's automate a volume rise on this instrument. So I'll open up the automation lane. Let's draw in some automation. So this is going to start from silence and slowly start building up. It'll reach a max at about, let's say, minus 11. I think that'll work. Let's bring that in. See how that sounds. That's pretty cool. So it just gives that sort of space and starts coming in, giving a hint that something's going to happen. And then this instrument over here, this one is a percussive patch from Alchemy called Spring Boing. Very strange name. But you can hear it has some of these low pulsing drum sounds and also some higher sort of shaky sounds. That just gives it a bit of character. So let's record this in as well between bar 11 and 14. Just quantize that. That looks good. End at bar 14. And then last, there's this instrument here, War of the Drums, and it's also an Alchemy instrument. Hear this out. It's just a more industrial sounding synth loop from Alchemy. It's got a nice sort of attack to it. So let's record that in as well. Awesome. Again, just check the quantization. Cool, so that's adding a sort of nice droney pad pulsing sound with these instruments layered together. Now next, let's take a look at adding some big hits to this as well. Starting off with Damage. So this is just going to accent some notes like this. So I'm going to have my click armed so I can hear my timing on this. Let's hear how this goes. Pretty cool. Check that timing. That's pretty tight. Maybe just drop the string slightly to get some sort of different humanized elements into that. Now next, on to the action strike hits. This is going to be the same part. So let's actually just pull this into about bar 13. Don't really need to hear the rest. Here we go. Timing a bit messed up there. Let's go and fix these. That's a bit early. And these can all go straight on the grid there. And the metals, let's record something in there as well. That's going to be playing on E2, F2, and A2, giving that sort of sharp sword metal sound. Let's do that. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Check the quantizing. And maybe just dial down the strength a bit. That's pretty cool. Now for the timps, let's use a timp swell. Now on this instrument, it has some key switching. So I can have timp hits, or I can use the key switch to switch to a timp swell. And to demonstrate this a bit better, I'm just going to actually program in this timp swell. Bar 14 to bar 16. And this is going to be on A2. So let's drag it there and change the velocity amount. But the key switch for this is C#0. You see, I've really added in a key switch. This is switching it back to timp hits. So here it's going to play through. It's going to do a timp roll, and then it's going to go to the timp hits. I just want to solo this to make sure that it's working. Awesome. Now hear that with the rest of this. Now the last thing I can think of adding is some rock toms, like this. That'll work. Let's record that in. Awesome. And just check the quantizing. And these can all be quantized as well. So now if you take a listen back from the intro section, then going through into this breakdown sound design element and into the main theme, you'll hear how it just creates a bit of a different twist on the song, giving that sort of modern synthetic feel, and then into your classic big orchestration. So let's take a listen from about bar 5. And listening back, that's really sounding cool. Got that hybrid mix of synthetic with percussive elements. Now next, let's take a look at how we can sort of join these pieces together with some orchestration swells.